How you doing, everybody? My name is Patrick Clark, and I'm a student here at Texas Southern University, and I major in radio, television, and film. Before I get started with my portfolio and what I've learned this semester, I want to start by giving thanks to Ms. Cross, our professor, because she honestly made a big impact in my journey here. Let me give y'all a little backstory. I'm a transfer student. I came from HCC. Last semester, I graduated December 13th. And when I was trying to transfer to TSU, I emailed everybody in the communications department. I'm talking about everybody, the advisors, the deans, the instructors. I literally emailed everybody. Only one person responded to me, and that was Ms. Cross. She didn't know me at all. Didn't know if I was even serious about enrolling, but she still took the time out to help me. She connected me with the administrator, helped me get access to a TSU email. From the little connection that she did, and it probably was little to her, she was able to get me registered and enrolled. And honestly, if she didn't answer that email, I might not even be enrolled this semester. So thank you, Ms. Cross. You didn't just teach the class. You helped. And you helped me personally. And I truly appreciate it. Now, coming into this class, I had some ideas about the media. But I also was carrying some biases. You know, to be real, I used to think all journalists was shady. They were evil. You know, they were working against us. But I've learned it's not always about the media itself. It's the people at the top, the ones with the power who control the narrative. This class helped me understand that the system behind the stories, it made me think about why a message is being delivered and who behind it and what was the agenda or what the agenda might be. You know, that type of awareness changed the way I even watch the news, how I scroll on Instagram or any social media. And it even, you know, helped me or changed me, I'm going to say, for conversations I would have about the media. I've learned how to stop being so biased and how to spot it, you know, how to identify biases. I understand completely about the reason of media. And that's a life skill that I'll carry on way after this class. One of our best assignments, one assignment that really stood out to me was the press release project. The press release project, it felt like a taste of real life, like a real world experience. You know, I had to create a professional press release based on a real situation that I made up. And so I imagine a scenario where I won $1 million or millions of dollars. And I started a family company and I, you know, wrote a press release. And it made me feel like I was in control. You know, that I controlled the brand's message. And I want to give, you know, that experience or that I can't say it in words. You have to kind of go read it. But it gave me, you know, that professional experience, you know, being creative, you know, and thinking from a media perspective. And, you know, hopefully one day, you know, that visions come true and, you know, I win millions of dollars. But that assignment, it taught me how to communicate, you know, a story in a clear, efficient, and an impactful way. And that was one of my favorite, you know, assignments that we done in the class. Like the old people used to say, we living in some times. I didn't always get what they meant, but now I do, man. The world we living in today is intense, it's unpredictable, it's heavily influenced by the media. We seen the first 100 days of this new Trump presidency, and because of this class, I'm looking at it from a different perspective. I'm not reacting or, accepting the news with the emotional attachment. I'm analyzing it. I'm questioning what being shown and what's being left out. That eye is something I didn't have before this class, but now it's a part of me, and it's a process that, others should have, but I appreciate me taking this class and receiving a different outlook of the media and one thing I really love about this class is how open it was. We were encouraged to speak our minds, have conversations, and listen to different opinions, even when we didn't agree. That's not always easy, but it's important. I've learned that every student in this class brought a different experience to the table, and, hearing their perspective on things helped me grow. I saw topics and angles, I never considered before. That's the type of learning that goes beyond a textbook or, any instructor could instill in us. It's real life. And I appreciate this class for allowing us to be open. Everything I've learned in this course is helping me shape my career. Whether I end up as a news anchor, content creator, or even working in law, I now understand how messages are made, how media shapes reality, and how powerful communication really is. I'll use my voice to tell stories that matter, especially from communities that don't always get heard. And I'll keep asking questions because that's where the truth lies. I really appreciate everybody that shared their voice and their opinion in this class. And one last thing, if it's possible or if it's a way, Ms. Cross, you could let us know if there is any courses that you might be teaching in the future, or if there is any summer courses that you might be teaching. And they don't have to be online. They could be, lecture courses. I'll be really interested in taking more of your classes. And any of the students, let's keep the group me. And I appreciate all of y'all again. Thank you. And to wrap it up, I just want to thank everyone again. And thank you, Ms. Cross, and the rest of the classmates. And to everyone that made this class what it is. I came in with doubts, but I'm leaving with clarity, confidence, and some real skills that I could use the rest of my life. So thank y'all for listening, and thank you for allowing me to grow.